Ethan, I just want to let you know that you are co-hosting with a person who is unfortunately outed as making money on the internet.
I'm disgusted.
I'm so sorry. I know.
Hussein
Piker.
Oh, yeah, I want to apologize. Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Hussein Piker.
Piker.
Yeah, we meshed Hussein. Who says Hussein?
Keemstar.
Oh yeah,
Hussein,
Keemstar calls you Hussein.
I don't know.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
He said
and then,
Hussein or Hassan, whatever your name is.
and then Alex Jones calls you Pecker as your last name. So
Pecker
your
is
Hussein
mad.
Pecker is your alias.
That's right. That's me, Hussein Pecker.
So there was a big Twitch leak.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, round of applause to Amazon security on that one, Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know how these huge tech companies manage to leak their data every fucking week, but here we are.
Yeah.
You were #1 trending. Every time it comes up, people are like, got him.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I was really owned this time. I mean, this time they got me. They got me good. It's just funny because, so what ended up happening is there was a massive leak. They have the entire source code of the platform. They have so much data, and they just dumped it. And they said it was part 1. It was dumped on 4chan, not on Poll, but still. And they did it because they said that Twitch was very toxic. Twitch had a toxic culture. You're on 4chan saying that, so I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the corporate culture or
no
streamers?
No, I think they mean I suspect they mean hot tub.
Oh, for real?
I kind of don't know. I don't know why they would. People suspect it might be an inside job, like a disgruntled former employee, because the amount of information that's available is insane.
What I'm wondering is if they have emails, which I'm hoping they do, are we going to finally figure out what happened to Dr. Disrespect?
Dude, that's what I want to know as well. But also at the same time, if they have emails, I'm kind of cooked. You know what I mean?
You think so? Why?
Not internal documentation or anything like that, but I if they have emails, it means they have so much information. That means that
cook you about that?
I mean, we get paid out by Twitch. You know what I mean? You got social security numbers and a litany of different things
all that shit's out there already.
Yeah. Well, I hope not.
It's out there, bro. They've got it.
Bank account information. All this other stuff. It's not great to have all that.
Oh, they've got all that.
Passwords are also luckily hashed and encrypted.
Yeah.
So hopefully that is not a part of the leak.
Well, so it turns out that Hasan here, Hussein Pecker, did pretty good on Twitch, but that wasn't a secret because you were displaying your. Do you mind if I show this?
No, I don't care.
I mean, it's out there.
Yeah, no.
Are you embarrassed at all? I mean, I know that your subs you display.
Yeah, I'm super embarrassed by it.
But I feel like that you were already upfront about this information, so I don't know why people were.
No,
it's a simple calculation.
No, it's the thing that people love to do, where they're they just none of the people that are upset at me have ever watched me, right? Because if you do, you would know. This is something that I acknowledge. This is something that I openly show in an effort to be as transparent as possible, right? Yeah. So if you've ever watched me, my fans, my community, they love this, they think it's funny, they meme about it nonstop. But if you've never watched me, then you're wow, we leaked it.
You've seen only the hot takes.
Yeah, this is leaked. This guy, wow, he's making a lot of money doing this, and it's well, yeah, I'm making a lot of money in the form of subscriptions, $5 a month subscriptions for content that's otherwise free. People will always be oh, well, that's you're banking on parasocial relationships. It's I literally, if you've ever been in my chat, if you've ever been in my community, I don't read donations, I don't read subscriptions, and that's not a way that you can interact with me. If you want to interact with me, you write in the chat. It's the most democratic way possible. All you need to do is follow for 10 minutes. There's a 10-minute follow to combat raids and stuff. But other than that, you write something. Doesn't matter if I have 3,000 people in there way back in the day. Doesn't matter if I have 30,000 people, 40,000 people. I will very likely read it. I'm a sniper. And I try to make that as democratic as possible. I want to hear from everyone. I don't care. I don't want to paywall anything in that respect.
That's pretty impressive that you're able to garner so many subscribers without like reading out messages and stuff. But
yeah, well,
number
because
13.
it's not that at all. It's not that at all. People see me as a leftist voice that has either helped radicalize them or helped communicate their thoughts better, and they want to support it. They're like, I like what this guy's doing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I want to give him $5. We mapped it out last year because I was live 42% of the entire year. Like literally,
How's that possible?
I just would stream for 14 hours and then I would go to sleep and then I'd wake up and I'd stream again because COVID. I had nothing going on.
Crazy, dude.
My dog passed away. I was like very lonely. I needed it's all good. I needed a sense of community. You know what I mean? I needed like something to keep me focused. And wake up in the morning and do something, and that community that I was able to build helped me with that. So I was live for 42% of the year, and it came down to if you purchased a $5 a month subscription, which you don't have to because everything is free, literally free.
Yeah.
It came down to 2 cents an hour.
No, what?
Yeah. They were paying you. They were paying. Yeah. If you bought a $5 a month subscription and you watched like all of my content through 2020, you paid me 2 cents an hour.
Sex lines are way more expensive than that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
Yo,
and that's what most people don't understand.
Impressive. Like, I mean, you're number 13. That's got to feel pretty good, at least.
I mean, not necessarily. I didn't even crack the top 10, dude.
Fucking
broke.
Damn, broke ass loser.
It's funny because like, I mean, Critical Role is up there at the top, but they're
what the fuck
like
is Critical Role.
So they're like a D&D company. They make like professional D&D campaigns, if I'm not mistaken.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Huh. So it's like totally separate. They have a super.
It's like a
active,
network.
Yeah, they're like a network. There's a couple people there.
XQC is number one streamer.
Yeah.
And that's some cheddar cheese right there, boy. Yeah.
So
wow.
So, but the thing about XQC and the thing about Summit and the thing about like someone like myself as well on that list is that like
8.5 million XQC made for people listening.
Yeah.
It's a 2-year period.
Yeah, between August 2019 until October 2021. Yeah. And the thing is XQC has been number one on the platform in that entire duration, right? And throughout that process, he has had an average of like anywhere from, I think back in 2019, like 30,000, all the way to now, like consistently 60,000, and in certain instances, like up to 100,000 concurrent live viewers. That's insane. Like that's like TV show level. That's bigger than a TV show, and it's live for 8. Yeah. And he's live for 10 hours every day.
People in traditional media on television pulling the numbers that people online do are, way more caked up. There's a lot more advertising and stuff that goes into it. And this is just the payout stuff for subscription and ad revenue. So this is what like Twitch is paying you, right? So for someone like myself, that's pretty much like all of the money that I make, because I make all of my money from the subscriptions and also the ad revenue, even though I used to never run ads, but I was Is the ad revenue anything significant? Because when I was on Twitch, it was very little.
I did not notice at first. I didn't realize. And I was like, why the fuck am I making a lot more money now? Like my subscription. No, I think I don't think it's as high as YouTube maybe, but that I also don't run a lot of ads.
So, okay, but it is something, because when we would do it back in the day, it was like, you would get like $50 and I would have like 20,000 people watching. And I was like,
I negotiated my contract with Twitch to lower my ad density to like physically the lowest I could do without them being like, okay, fuck off. I used to never run ads until this, but then my, contract came up and I got my agency to negotiate it down to 60 seconds per an hour of content. And that's like, that's nothing in comparison to YouTube. That's nothing in comparison to TV, obviously. And at first I hated it, and now I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. I turned it into a game, right? But even with that, even running 60-second ads, like to a 30,000 live, 40,000 live concurrent viewer audience, like it adds up. It makes you add up a lot of money there.
Interesting.
So the point I'm trying to make is like XQC. is profoundly wealthy from Twitch streaming. He does now. He used to make fun of me all the time, and now he like runs. They all run fucking way more ads than I do. Which, ironically, they used to always say I run the most ads. But what I was trying to say is like, so he's profoundly wealthy. But he's also like, he works an insane amount.
He's top of the game.
Yeah, he's like literally never stopped streaming. And neither do I. Like, we just don't stop streaming.
Thing is, the top in any field is going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you look at the top of the field in YouTube, you would think it's not any YouTuber you know. For example, like the stuff that
Ryan's toy reviews.
Ryan's toy review ain't shit.
Anymore? I thought, wasn't he back in the day?
No,
he was popping
huge.
off.
He's still huge, but there's other channels that, because now my son, he's over 2. He's gotten into all the YouTube content, and he loves this one, Baby Bus, and I get fascinated because I go, man, because the views, you'll click on a video and it's got like 1 billion views. So I go, okay, go Baby Bus, Social Blade, and I start looking up all the stats just out of sheer curiosity. And you start doing the numbers and your mind just explodes because, first of all,
okay, that's a wide estimation. 113,000 to 1.8 million dollars a month.
They don't know what they're talking about. For kids shows, the CPM tends to be higher.
Yeah.
So you're looking at least $10 CPM. Okay. And now you're looking at, let's come down here. Oh, they're having a rough time here, guys.
Not a good month for babies.
They had their best month was 1 billion views in May.
In 1 month.
That's
insanity.
So 1 billion views at 10 would be, I think, $10 million in 1 month. Right, Dan? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. $10 million.
Yeah. YouTube is a much larger audience too. That's why it's like funny when people are like, "Oh my God, Twitch streamers are making so much money," and we are. Like, Twitch streamers are making an insane amount of money at the top, of course.
Dude, I think it's fantastic that you guys are. You know, back a few years ago when we were on Twitch, people just weren't pulling. People were not making money, but you guys are making top end dollars now.
Yeah, I mean, part of that is Twitch Prime too.
Yeah, fantastic. Love that, Daddy Bezos. Thank you.
Daddy Bezos is the Bezos bucks. And
yes.
So I just like, people were. Not a lot of people were actually like frustrated at the top content creators because I think I like basically took all the hit. Like I'm a magnet for all of that kind of controversy.
Here's the meme, yeah.
Yeah, that's what fucking Ludwig.
Twitter finding out streamers make money. Hasan taking the heat for everyone.
Yeah, it's just like Asmongold was like thanking me. He's like, I'm so glad Hasan's on the platform because like everybody just yells at him instead of us. Like,
it's hard to stand up for yourself and be like, yeah, I make money, so what? But I mean, that's the truth. It is what it is. Like it's just weird because we're in part of this industry that everyone loves and everyone's happy. It's like, we don't want to watch TV. We don't want to watch we don't want to get cable subscriptions and do all this normal mainstream shit. All those people would make way more money than we do. So why does it surprise you when people at the top of the game, entertaining the most people, working super hard, are making money?
I think it's not that it's a surprise because, people expect that, right? But it's more so just anger that people feel because they're like, well, fuck these guys. All they're doing is like sitting around in their living rooms, talking to a fucking camera, watching YouTube videos.
That's boomer shit.
And playing playing video games. I would love that job. And it is right. It's a fucking incredible job. It is one of the best jobs you can ever have. I love it. I love it. I'm profoundly fortunate. That's why, like, even if I have offers, even when I get offers from like larger media, legacy media publishers, stuff like that, I'm like, fuck off. That's not happening.
Me too. It's like, there
Why would
be
I do that?
No reason for anyone like us to go to and have a boss tell you what kind of content you can make.
Editorial control over what I can and can't do.
For sure.
When I'm literally speaking to a massive audience, a community that I love, and I make enough money that I never have to like worry about anything like that.
Yeah.
And can withstand like additional cancellation or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? If like people were like, we're going to cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, that's what it is. And that's why I make most of my revenue, unlike every other streamer on there. I don't have a lot of advertising deals. Like I do it every now and then. I did a Far Cry one the other night.
Oh yeah.
You know this. I have a hard time with ads regardless, but I refuse to do ad deals like 90% of the time on my Twitch stream. When advertisers come in, I don't really do a lot of merch either. Like I'm working on it currently, but it's been difficult, like, ethical sourcing of garments and stuff like that. But they're just, people are just making shit up. Like they just,
so I want to get into
find
that.
anything. So they're just like making stuff up. They want to be angry at me, and they can't be like angry at it because it's like people are voluntarily subscribing for $5 a month, and they literally don't even get anything in return because it's fucking free. The content is free. I do everything for free. Not only that, but I give out my IP for free too. So there's like other YouTube channels that just simply take clips from my stream and post it, and they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, they usually post it before you do.
Yeah, they post before I do sometimes, Yeah,
so what was interesting about this list was that because a story we followed is that just basically that women are ruining Twitch. These thoughts, I guess, as they call them, or hot tub girls, or just e-girls. There's not correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see a girl here.
Amaranth is the top.
Where's Amaranth?
Amaranth is the top like female content creator now, like most paid. But she's not in the top 25.
Yeah, there's nobody in the top 25 that's even a woman.
Yeah,
and maybe she's the only hot tub streamer. So I find that ironic too about how much people have bitched and cried and moaned about girls on Twitch.
Yeah,
and they're not even on the list. So fucking eat shit to them. By the way, side note.
Well, Amaranth and like Alinity and many other female content creators, like the ones that have OnlyFans, like pop the fuck off on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
like,
but
that's where they make the bulk of their money.
Exactly, but that doesn't even affect these dudes complaining about it. It's like, if you want to go on, it's a whole different platform. But I think Pokemon made a good point about it. She said, at least people can't over-exaggerate me making millions off my viewers anymore. She wasn't even like cracked the top 100.
Yeah, no, she's
number 39, I see.
Yeah, the thing with like Iman is that, so like she's a massive content creator. She has her YouTube stuff, and there's the second part of that where she's like, well, I make like a lot of money off investments and things of that nature, and merchandising and like ad deals, right? So I don't need to, like, she's like, I don't need to, do like I don't need to get money from donations and stuff, which I don't even have. Like, I turn off my TTS. I never read it. Like I said, it's not like method to interact with me. But people were yelling at me. They were like, why can't you be like Pokemon? It's like, dude, my top donator gave me $35. Like, the donations are fucking nothing.
Yeah, if you don't read them off, it doesn't increase.
Yeah, I don't read the donations. There's no back and forth. People donate because they want to be heard. Sometimes I turn on TTS because it's like funny. People will make like crack like fucking jokes and stuff. But most like 99% of the stream is off. So it doesn't even matter. I don't even know how to fucking turn them off, but I could. And then people are like, make investments. Like I don't want to fucking park my wealth in the stock market. Like
but that's like people think that like when you have a few $1,000,000, it's easy to just be like, here, take my money, make me money. It's not like that, you guys. It's really not.
But yeah, and most importantly, like part of the reason why the revenue looks like that is that Iman doesn't stream as much. You know what I mean? She's awesome. Love her. She's great. But, that's what happens if you don't have if you don't stream as much, you don't have as many subscribers. That's how it works. I don't stream for, 2 days. I lose 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
you just like rough. It's like that. You see it. I mean, it's not rough. It
is. It is. It's a lot of pressure to stay on, but
yeah, I'm a psycho.
Part of the game.
I'm a psycho, so I love that like competitive aspect to it more than anything else. But I don't really, dude. I don't stress it. It's like, what fucking, oh no, I have 50,000 subscribers instead of 55. Like, that's insane. That's an insane amount of subscribers to begin with.
Andy No said a leak from Twitch shows that Hussein Piker links tags you, of course. Send all hate here.
But like, that's not gonna shake me.
Yeah, obviously. A popular far left streamer and socialist activist earns $200,000 a month. This doesn't include the venture revenue earned from other ventures, which it sounds like there isn't really. It was also recently revealed that he purchased a $2.7 million West Hollywood mansion. For shame.
Brilliant fucking reporting by Andy No, dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Piker is mad.
It's just weird. They're literally just like, man, this guy's successful, dude. I fucking hate that. Like, all right, thanks, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. Thank you for telling everyone how successful I've been.
Yeah.